Are you living paycheck to paycheck, wondering how you can possibly save money when your income already feels too small? You're not alone. Most people think saving money is only for the rich, but the truth is, even with a low income, you can build savings faster than you imagine. Today, I'm going to show you practical step-by-step strategies to save money fast. Strategies that actually work, no matter how tight your budget is. Hi, welcome back to my channel. Please do subscribe and turn on the notifications for latest uploads. Most people believe that saving money is impossible until they start earning more, but the truth is, saving has very little to do with how much you make and everything to do with how you think about money. Imagine two people. One earns $2,000 a month and saves $200, while the other earns $6,000 but saves nothing because every dollar goes to lifestyle upgrades. The difference isn't income, it's mindset. When you shift your thinking and decide that saving must come first, even a small amount like $20 or $50 a month becomes a seed of financial security. This shift is powerful because it turns saving into a non-negotiable habit, not an afterthought. Remember, wealth is built by consistency, not sudden windfalls. If you train your mind to prioritize saving, every financial decision you make, whether it's buying coffee or negotiating bills, will naturally align with your bigger goal, keeping more of your money. Once you've built the mindset that saving comes first, the next step is to take control of where your money is actually going. Most people are shocked when they track their spending for the first time because they discover that small, unnoticed habits are eating away at their income. That $5 coffee every other day adds up to over $700 a year. A streaming subscription you barely use? Another $15 to $20 slipping away each month. Tracking every dollar doesn't mean you have to cut out everything you enjoy, but it forces you to become aware of your choices. You can use budgeting apps like Mint, Inab, or even just a simple notebook to write down every expense for 30 days. The goal isn't to feel guilty, it's to identify money leaks, so you can redirect that wasted cash into savings. Awareness is the first real power move toward financial freedom. Now that you know where your money is going, it's time to give every dollar a job through a budget. A bare-bones budget doesn't mean living miserably. It means cutting out the waste and focusing only on what truly matters. The classic 50/30/20 rule suggests 50% of your income goes to needs, 30% to wants, and 20% to savings. But if your income is tight, you might adjust to something like 70/20/10, where 70% covers essentials, 20% goes to savings, and just 10% is left for wants. Think of it this way. Cooking at home instead of ordering takeout twice a week can save $200 or more each month. Calling your internet provider to negotiate rates might shave off another $30. These aren't sacrifices, they're smart trades. A budget isn't a prison. It's a plan that helps you move closer to your goals. Every dollar saved is another step toward freedom. Here's one of the most powerful money rules. Always pay yourself first. Most people wait until the end of the month to see what's left over for savings, and usually the answer is nothing. Instead, flip the script. The moment your paycheck arrives, set aside a portion for savings before you spend a single dollar. This could be as small as $25 or $50, but over time it builds real momentum. For example, saving just $50 a week turns into $2,600 in a year. The secret is automation. Set up an automatic transfer to a savings account so you never even see the money in your checking account. Why does this work? Because willpower is unreliable, but systems are foolproof. When saving becomes automatic, it's no longer a decision, it's a habit. Paying yourself first guarantees that your financial future gets funded before lifestyle expenses eat it up. Before you think about investing or chasing higher returns, your first priority should be building an emergency cushion. Life is unpredictable. A flat tire, a medical bill, or even a sudden job loss can wipe out your progress if you're not prepared. Experts suggest starting small, aiming for at least $500 to $1,000 in an easily accessible savings account. This might not sound like much, but it creates a safety net that keeps you from falling into credit card debt every time something goes wrong. Imagine your car breaks down and the repair costs $600. Without an emergency fund, you'd likely swipe a credit card and get stuck paying interest for months. With a cushion in place, the problem is solved instantly, and your financial plan stays on track. Think of your emergency fund as your financial armor. It protects you so you can keep moving forward with confidence. Once your emergency cushion is in place, the fastest way to grow your savings is by trimming unnecessary expenses. Start with the big categories: housing, food, transportation, and bills. Could you get a roommate to lower rent or negotiate with your landlord for a smaller increase? That alone could free up hundreds every month. When it comes to food, meal prepping and buying in bulk can easily save $200 to $300 monthly compared to constant takeout. For transportation, consider carpooling, using public transit, or biking short distances to cut fuel fuel and maintenance costs. Don't forget the silent killers like unused subscriptions. Canceling just two $15 services adds up to $360 a year. The key is to be strategic, not extreme. You don't have to give up everything you enjoy, but cutting the wasteful spending you barely notice can make a huge difference. Smart cuts are painless but powerful. Cutting expenses has its limits. After all, you can only save so much by trimming. The real game changer is finding ways to earn extra income, even if it's just a few $100s a month. Side hustles don't have to be complicated. If you have a skill like writing, tutoring, or graphic design, freelancing platforms can connect you with clients worldwide. If you need quick cash, food delivery apps or rideshare driving let you earn on your schedule. You can also sell unused clothes, electronics, or furniture online, turning clutter into cash. Even small efforts matter. Earning an extra $100 a week adds up to $5,000 a year, and if you direct that entirely into savings, your progress will skyrocket. Remember, saving is about both defense and offense. Cutting costs is defense, but earning more is offense, and you need both to win the money game. The hardest part about saving money isn't starting. It's staying consistent when progress feels slow. In the beginning, your savings might only grow by a few dollars a week, and it's easy to feel like it doesn't matter. But remember, financial success is built through small steps repeated over time. To stay motivated, track your progress visually. Use a savings jar, a chart, or an app that shows your balance climbing month after month. Break your goals into milestones. Aim for your first $100, then $500, then $1,000. Celebrate those wins because they're proof you're moving forward. Another way to stay consistent is to remind yourself of your why, whether it's building security for your family, buying a home, or escaping paycheck-to-paycheck stress. When you connect your saving habits to a bigger purpose, it's easier to keep going. Consistency turns small habits into big results. So there you have it, real practical ways to save money fast, even if your income feels too small. The truth is, financial success doesn't start with winning the lottery, getting a massive raise, or waiting for someday. It starts with simple, repeatable actions you take today. It's not about perfection, it's about consistency. If you save a little, spend wisely, and build good habits, you'll look back in a year and be amazed at how far you've come. Remember, every dollar you save is more than just money in a jar. It's peace of mind, security, and freedom. When you choose to save, you're choosing less stress when emergencies happen, more control over your future, and more opportunities to say yes to the things that actually matter. You don't need to save thousands overnight. What matters most is staying committed. Maybe this week you can only put away $10, and next week it's $50. Both are victories because you're proving to yourself that saving is possible, no matter your income. Don't underestimate the power of small, consistent steps. Think of it like planting seeds. One seed might look tiny today, but when watered regularly, it grows into a tree that provides shade, shelter, and fruit for years to come. Your savings work the same way. The earlier you start, the bigger the rewards. The key is not to quit when progress feels slow, because slow progress is still progress, and it always beats standing still. And here's something powerful to keep in mind. Your mindset around money sets the tone for your future. If you start telling yourself, I can save, I deserve financial stability, I'm capable of building wealth, you'll naturally start making choices that align with that belief. Money is not just numbers on a screen, it's a tool, and when you use it intentionally, it can create opportunities you never imagined. Now, if you found value in this video, I'd love for you to do 3 things. First, hit that like button. It lets me know this content is helping and also tells YouTube to share it with more people who need these tips. Second, subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss future videos on saving, budgeting, and building wealth step by step. And third, share this video with someone you care about, because financial knowledge is one of the best gifts you can pass along. Finally, don't stop here. If you're ready to keep moving forward, check out my next video on how to stop living paycheck to paycheck. In that video, I break down practical strategies you can start using right now to escape the constant cycle of stress and scarcity. Combine those lessons with what you learned today, and you'll be on the fast track to building a financial life that feels secure, stable, and full of possibilities. Stay focused, stay consistent, and keep believing in your ability to change your financial story. Your future self will look back and thank you for starting today.